Good morning all. Today in this video we are going to see about machine learning life cycle, machine learning process and some of the terminologies used in the machine learning. Okay, we'll see one by one. Now the machine learning life cycle. Machine learning life cycle, it consists of the 7 stages. The first stage, gathering data. So whatever as we discussed already, the data is the nowadays the data is the ruling authority, and we can say the rule the world. Data is very much needed. So first we need to gather data, that is the stage 1, and stage 2, data preparation. So we couldn't have the exact data as it is, and we couldn't take the exact data as it is, so we need to data preparation. We have to categorize the data, and we will process the data, that is data preparation. And the third stage, it is data wrangling. Data wrangling, if we have a raw data, and that raw data, will be converted to another type of data based upon our application and need, that is called data wrangling. So this is the third stage of machine learning life cycle. And coming to the analyzed data, so it will be converted in the third stage of data wrangling. It is converted to the other form from the previous form of raw data. Then the data is again analyzed whether it is suitable or not. That analysis process is carried out in the stage 4. Now if it is perfect, then the data is trained. Okay, the data is trained in this fifth stage, that is called train model. We are modeling the train, that is using the training we are modeling. And the sixth stage, test model. If we trained that model enough, and finally what could be the purpose, we are going to test again whether based to our application specific, if it is trained or well determined. Likewise, we will test the model. Finally we will do the deployment in the seventh stage. Okay, so application, in the particular application we will deploy the model. So this is the machine learning life cycle. We have the 7 stages. The first stage, gathering data. Second stage, data preparation. Third stage, data wrangling. Fourth stage, analyze data. Fifth stage, train model. Sixth, test model. And seventh, deployment. This is how the machine learning life cycle process is carried out. Next, machine learning process. How the machine learning process is will be, it is the continuation, or we can say about the last slide, machine learning life cycle. And here also the data providers, where we are fetching the data. So the data where we are fetching the data, those entity is called data providers. From the data providers we are collecting the raw data. The raw data, we are selecting the data, which data will be opt for our uh, a novel model. Okay, based upon that we will select the raw data. And this raw data, we couldn't use the raw data exactly. For that we need to do the pre-processing. In this pre-processing we will use data processing tools. And the data processing tools nowadays we are using, like some examples like Excel and MySQL, Python, QLit. So many tools available. I have given the few examples here. So there are many data processing tools available. Based upon that we will do the pre-processing. If once we do the pre-processing, then we will send the data to the structured data, whether the data is structured according to our model or not. So we will send to the structured data. And this structured data, if it is fine, we will carry it to the learning algorithm. If the structure is data is not convenient or not sufficient to our model, then it will iterate till data is prepared. Okay, it will iterate, that is, it will map again with the raw data, which data is suitable for our learning algorithm. Up to that it will do the iteration process. So up to that it will do the iteration process, and it will be the vice versa, pre-processing and structured data, it will be the vice versa. And once the structured data is confined, then it will we will send to the learning algorithms. Here machine learning algorithm, we are using several types of machine learning algorithms. Based upon the application specific, we will use the machine learning algorithm. Some examples of machine learning algorithms, like SVM, that is classifiers, and decision tree, and that is decision tree the cluster. Okay, and these are the some machine learning algorithm examples, and using that the candidate model is getting ready. Okay, and then the candidate model, if it is fine, then we will go to the deployment of the selecting model. If it is not convenient, and again it will do the process again, iterate to get best model. So it will do the process vice versa. From the learning algorithm, we will check using one learning algorithm. If the output is optimized, then it will be fine. If it is not optimized, then we will do the optimization process, that is iteration process, to get the best model. Once get the candidate model is best, then it will move to the deployment of the selected model. So we will deploy the deployment stage, we will deploy the selected model. Once it's come to the deployment stage, and that is the golden model, that is our final output. And this raw data is converted to the final output by these stages. Okay, so and here it is application, especially based upon the application alone we design the particular model, so it will check with the application. So this is how the machine learning process takes place. Next, machine learning terminologies. So still now we have seen so many basic terminologies and technical words, all those things. So here some technical words listed, or we can say the terminologies of machine learning. And yes, wrangling, data wrangling, based upon the raw data is converted to the convenient data like models, then positive rate, agent, classifiers, supervised learning. Yes, in the types of machine learning we have see that supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement, right? So those learning models. And outcomes, machine outcomes, it's the output, what we are defining that output. And clustering, that is group of data, it's formed as a group, that is called clustering. And variable, and the training data, we need to train the data, and according to our application. Inference, some inference patterns we are feeding that is inference. And observations, and we can have the unsupervised and reinforcement learning, and performance, and future engineering observation. So these are the frequent words we used to do have in the machine learning terminologies. Okay, still now we have focused about the machine learning life cycle, and machine learning process, and machine learning terminologies, what are we used in this machine learning process. Thank you, have a nice day.